The Mike Farwell Show continues
on 570 News Radio and Rogers TV.
Well, holiday time is a-comin', and I'll soon be on the go. I can't afford to roam too far from home with the dollar down real low. I won't lose $40 on 100, not with my holiday plan. I'm packing my bags, taking these white bags, traveling Canadian land. With the bears
that
and the
is
rocks and
the name of the
birds and
song,
bees and the moose
Canadian Land. And who else would record such a song other than the Canuck himself? Kevin Westphal joins us in studio. You Canucklehead, you. Good morning.
How are you, Mike? Thanks for having me here today again.
Oh, we just need to get Kevin's microphone on there, Jen. Wake up. I'm sorry we woke you up in there. Okay. Good morning, my friend.
She needs a bit more coffee, maybe. Eh?
You know, she's enjoying the song too much. I can see her toe tapping from in here.
Yeah, she was dancing. I saw that over back there. Mike, thanks for having me on.
It is an absolute pleasure. Thank you for giving us the perfect song just in time for Canada Day.
It has been kind of striking a chord, that's for sure.
Explain yourself, Canuck. Where did this one come from?
Well, I recorded it a while ago, and when the dollar was low before. And I did nothing with it. Like when I was recording, when I record, sometimes I'm doing 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 1, or like I'm doing random projects all the time. And I didn't know what to do with it. And then all of a sudden, the last 3 or 4 months, call it, with everything, the turmoil in the States and everything going on here, and then our dollar dropped, it just seemed like a great time to do it. I had it done, so I hooked up with our good friend Danny Bailey there, and he grabbed his camera, and we went out and shot this video maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago.
I love that guy. Now, I don't know if he told you how far back we go. He actually taught me one of my classes in college.
Well, yeah.
And then we were at what was then called CKCO TV together back in the day.
Right.
He's so talented.
He really is. He's a great guy. On many levels.
Absolutely.
Right? So I know he's been great to work with, right?
Did I get it right when I watched your official music video that you were talking to a goose at one point? It looked like a stuffed goose, maybe. Like no Canada geese were harmed in the making of Danny's video.
No, there was no Canadian geese. No.
How did you enjoy that process?
What, the video?
Shooting the video.
The video was great. We shot it up in Harriston. I love that town. It was shot at the Everhill Farm. If you're ever up there, you can see it from, I forget the highway number, 50, what runs through there? 50 something.
I should know too, because I love going up there on my bike, but yeah.
It was a good friend of mine. I'm friends with the Harrison family, and they helped me with my videos. They said, they're supportive. So when I saw the piece of property where we could film this, and I was thinking of Danny, I thought, hey, what a perfect location here to film this video. Like, it was just great. And all the people that, are good sports and help out in the videos and stuff. Like, I can't wait to do the next one, right? Like, we just have so much fun, right? So, and that's what it's all about. They're good. It's like good Canadiana. You can't get any better than that, right?
You nailed it. That's exactly what I was thinking, and I want to encourage folks to check out Canadian Land, the official music video on YouTube. Check out our buddy, the Canuck. It is a slice of Canadiana, as I said, just in time for Canada Day next Tuesday. For you, Kevin, after all this time, the music, first of all, you can tell there's still passion in creating it, and it still resonates with people. What's the secret?
I just enjoy it. And I know I have an audience with it. It's just, there's so many things I enjoy. I enjoy the creativity part of it. I enjoy meeting the people. I enjoy coming down and meeting people like you. Like, I think of the people that I've met since I've started doing this. I've met celebrities. I've met a lot of radio people, television people, camera people, and just people who love Canada. I'm meeting these people on a daily basis, and it's just great. It makes me. I can't wait to do the next one. You're going to have to be in one of the videos.
I know. We tried to coordinate that, or at least to be there on set. But I think I had a hockey trip or something to do. So
right.
Anyway, Speaking of trips, you're traveling with a cooler bag today. What's
Canada
going on?
Day is approaching. Right?
Yes, it is.
So do you celebrate that? Like a Dominion Day, Canada Day? How do you do it?
100% I do.
Backyard barbecue?
You know it. I cheers to the flag. Absolutely.
Well, when I was talking to Danny, he said, if you want to get on Mike's good side, bring him a box of 50. So that's what I did here. If you look, here, I'll show you.
Okay.
Like a box of 50.
Okay. No.
If you look, where's your camera?
Wait a minute. That's not the 50 I was expecting, Canuck.
50 Timbits.
50
Timbits, I know. Anyway, you and your team, make sure you get a couple of them.
Listen, I will take out the birthday cake Timbits and then maybe consider sharing with. Thank you.
But if it were like a box of 50, I know I didn't mean to throw you off, but if you would have had that actual box of 50, you know what would have went good with that? You know, what pairs perfect with a box of 50? Think of this on Canada Day.
I will think of this on Canada Day. I was going to say Canadian Land, your new song would pair very well with it, but of course. Now,
Mike, Canada Day is coming. These are for you.
I am not sharing these.
No,
I am not.
These are personal stash from the Canuck. Pickled eggs, fresh.
All right. Now tell me the story of the pickled eggs, because you also, if I'm not mistaken, have a song about the perfect pickled egg.
How I got the idea for this was, I guess, pickled eggs originated in England in the 16 and 1700s.
I would have thought we did it right here in Mennonite country.
Well, maybe, but this is what I found in my research.
Yep.
And for different reasons, in the pubs in England in the 1600s, because they had them back then, they didn't have refrigeration. So they'd fill these big jars with vinegar and eggs, and they'd put them up on the bar, and people would just kind of reach in with their hand and salt and eat these things, and they loved them. So fast forward to World War II. We have troops over there, soldiers over there. They're going into these pubs. Our soldiers fell in love with these tasty little delightful guys.
Of course they did.
Right? And that's how they ended up after World War II in our legions. They kind of brought them. They're a gift. They're a gift from England, just like our country.
You know what? I have a very difficult time when I'm in the right pub resisting the jar on the end of the bar. I don't care how long they've been there, Canuck. I'll take them.
I always like the one that's kind of green and purple a little bit. It's been in there for a couple of years. Try those ones. Those ones are beautiful. Eh?
What's life like these days in the music industry?
Well, it is what you make of it. I'm used to eating craft dinner. I've been doing that for years, and that, beefaroni and stuff like this.
Perfect.
There's definitely not a lot of work out there if you're a traveling bar musician or whatnot. But however, I'm finding out with what I'm doing. I didn't realize how many of these little songs I have. I'm being told that I might have enough to go out and do a little show. So that could be in the works, a live Canuck concert. Would you go to one?
I would 100% go to one. Well, there better be some pickled eggs at the bar.
There'll be pickled eggs and draft beer and you name it. It'll all be there. We'll have it all, right?
How will you be celebrating Canada Day?
Well, I used to go. I used to go up to the lake all the time. I'm a big fan of Lake Huron. Oh yeah.
Wait, how much do you have in this travel cooler with you?
Well, Mike, I've been thinking about you there, buddy. I know that you're a big Canuck. You're a proud Canadian, so I thought I would just bring some things along here. I love Lake Huron.
So do I.
I have a song out. I had a song out a few years ago all about going to the lake, and it was about driving through Lucknow, Ontario.
Hey, now listen here.
As we all know now, when we see Lucknow, we're not too far from the lake.
That's true. We cottaged in Port Elgin all the time, so I have a great fondness for Lake Huron.
So every time you drive through Lucknow, does your wife or your kids or whoever's with you say, "Hey, are we in Lucknow now?" And you say, "Yeah, we're not too far from the lake."
I hate to break it to you, Canuck, but we have a different way of recognizing where we are when we pass through Lucknow. I can't share it on the air, but it's a word that rhymes with luck.
Okay.
That is a 4-letter word.
Right.
You can't say on the radio. Luck. Got it?
Yeah.
So we say blank no, it's luck no, because that's what the folks in the Bruce told me.
It depends where you're coming from.
Like Palmerston up near Harriston.
That's right.
There you go.
Palmerston, Harriston,
Lucknow.
Lucknow.
Yeah.
You know, if you're talking to somebody from Kitchener, you're going to Lucknow, or you talk to someone from Owen Sound, and they're there, you're in Lucknow. Yeah.
And we knew we were getting close to the cottage when we saw Burgoyne. Oh, there you go.
There you go.
You're going to be, you're not too far from.
These are for you. Smack them all over the back of your car.
I will smack them all over the back of my car. They're going to fit in perfectly.
These are for my friends in Lucknow. If you know anybody up that way, give them one.
You know what? When I go, do I have your permission to take one to Owen Sound with me when I go for a hockey game next year?
Pass them out. I've got lots of them.
Kevin Westphal from Lucknow or Lucknow, depending on where you are. You're not too far from the lake. Canadian Land, the new song and video out now. Find it on YouTube.
Happy Canada Day, Dominion Day, everybody.
And to you, my friend, thanks for being here.
Thanks, Mike.
This is the Mike Farwell Show, 570 News Radio and Rogers TV.